What's up guys, Amalgamaniac here, and welcome back to another episode of Ark Reclamation from Beach Bob to Max Ascension. So this is episode 2 on Genesis Part 2, and I honestly will try to cut this intro short because there's somebody else trying to move in on a potential new base spot for me. So there's a few different things. I've been doing a lot of building, but no actual base has been set up because I knew this was only going to be a temporary spot. So I did find some R seeds just for like drops and stuff. I haven't gotten Rockwell's innards yet. I just got lucky with these. Apparently there's different R seeds and they all give you harvestable meat, which is a little weird, but I kind of like it. So I think R4 is the well, actually let me show you the loadout. Whoops. Why did you not give me my drill back? Very interesting. Okay, well yeah, this is the one I had anyways. I got that other Ascendant drill from a drop I just got. So, these R plants are very interesting because you can harvest them. So I think this one's raw prime meat, R4. Yep, which is weird. And they don't die. Just whenever you harvest them, they go back down, and then meat replenishes in like 30 minutes. So this one's regular raw meat. You notice they were all different colors too, which represents the different meat they are. And this is one of the newer ones. This was raw prime fish meat, I think. Yes. Yeah. Go ahead and put this all in here. Even though I am... I just saw all my slots filled up. Now what I do not know is if I destroy these, will it give me back a seed to replace it, or do I have to get a new seed? Most likely I'll... Sorry. Most likely I'll have to get a new seed, but let's see anyways. And nothing. Alright, good to know. I will get more R seeds whenever I eventually go to the Rockwell's innards spot. Just making sure I didn't put one in there too. So what y'all saw in the last episode, I tamed my first 2 creatures, which were 2 Maywings, and I've tamed a few more. For example, I started out with 2 Maywings and got these, not by taming more, but they can freaking breed, even though they're genderless, which is weird. And they also apparently have some kind of egg array in their character BP that I would love to get a hold of whenever the dev kit updates with the Genesis 2 content. Because I have some ideas planned. But yeah, I noticed they drop all 6 variants. I guess this is so you can make kibble. Which I actually haven't used, like the vanilla kibble method. I usually just use mods that give you access to kibble easier. But let's see, the highest level Maywing I have currently is Friday here. She is 100% imprinted Maywing after I finally got enough hair to make a nanny. Since I'm technically starting from scratch on here, even though I did bring over some stuff. But I've had to rebuild the majority of this over here. So Friday, level 288, 100% imprinted Maywing. She's pretty cool. And in the last episode, y'all saw me tame them, but I didn't have enough stuff to make a saddle yet. And now I've made several saddles. So, Maywing are pretty freaking awesome if I do say so myself. If you press right click, they do a body slam, which is their big damage dealer. Even though it didn't kill that Lystro. Lystro is a tank. So if you hold down space, it holds down, their charges up their jump. And it goes whoop. And you hold shift and it can glide. Which is awesome. And if you hold right click, that's basically a parachute that you can redirect. Which I love. They have a left click, which doesn't really do much. And especially when you're harvesting, you have to look straight down to get anything. Because its radius for its attack is not much at all. And if you press C, when you have babies nearby, that's how you put them in their saddle pouches, which are not visible currently, but whenever you pick up a baby, a pouch pops up on their side. And you can hold a maximum of 4 babies at a time. And you can also slide on the ground as well, and do another jump right after that. And for some reason, I guess this is just a current arc bug, but I had 2 Maywing die when I wasn't looking, I guess. And you can't harvest their bodies for some reason. So, yeah. I don't know what happened there, but hopefully it gets fixed. I wasn't trying to show off the carnage left in my wake. I was just couldn't harvest them and I had to move them to the side. So, yeah. And also I've got some R variants. I've got some R snow owls, some R parasaurs, R direwolves. I got an R quetz and an Ardillo. I got an R Bronto as well. So, I'll probably have to use the Bronto a little bit when transporting stuff, because I'm a little almost overweight right now. And also remember that Eerie Beaver I saw when I first got here. I got enough stuff to make it. So, as a rigmarole, good mouch. Okay, so this person has been asking to build in the city, which is actually where I'm moving to. So hopefully he doesn't take my spot. So, yeah, like I said, rigmarole, Gamooch, well, I already forgot the name, Gamoch, whatever, is the new Eerie Beaver that was apparently spawning on Genesis Part 2. I don't know how. I guess they brought some of the old spawn points over here, and this is encumbered, so I can't show it off. But you know what an Eerie Beaver looks like, probably. I also managed to get some Astrodelphis, and they are by far one of my current favorite Genesis Part 2 creatures. Ivanka here, she's a 100% imprinted Astrodelphis, and I lost the original female because I didn't realize my trough ran out of meat when I wasn't looking, because these freaking things eat like Daedons, and she starved to death apparently. So basically how these work is you have to put some element, which thankfully chunks currently work, and if you press control you go into like Starfighter mode, which is awesome. Hold down shift. Now if you just hold down shift and try to turn, they don't turn very well, so you actually have to use the W and D keys, not W, the the A and D keys. So like if you're doing this and you're like, I don't turn, just hold down D, whoop, directional, and then shoot off. That way, this way. And basically you boost if you do it right, which I didn't right then, I guess. Or maybe it has a cooldown to when it does the boost again, I don't know. So we're going to go ahead and fly Ivanka to where we were going to go to see if they've already set up in the spot we were going to set up in. So while we're there, I'll show you some stuff Ivanka can do. Well, let me just do this twice so we don't lose too much time. That's X. If you press X, you basically do a U-turn. If you press C, you do a loop-de-loop. And now space, I don't exactly know what this does because it doesn't seem to hurt dinos. It's like some kind of pulse. I don't really know what it does. And I assume right click shoots out grenades, but I have no grenades. So if you press left click, it's like lasers. But if you hold left click, watch this. Whoop, the reticle changes and you shoot like a charge bolt, which is freaking awesome. Oh, and it homes, by the way. I didn't mention that part. This homes in on targets. So let me see. Oh, like this Pteranodon here. Whoop! Ow, crap. I think I just hurt myself when I did that too. Which I wouldn't be surprised if I did. Whoop! Whoop! And voila. And now I assume when you do this, yeah, when you go through those after you killed something, you get a boost. Like down at the bottom it says damage, defense, and speed buff for, I guess 50 seconds. If you kill more stuff, they stack. I'm pretty sure. It didn't look like it stacked. Oh, it just added more stuff to the buff. Okay. Damage, defense, max speed. Maybe. Let's see. So, what I was wanting to do is set up in the city here. I was trying to set up in the middle one, which is basically the one that's in front of this tower. Something I'm hoping nobody is here yet. So let me look at my awesome spyglass. Is there anybody in this middle one yet? Because this is exactly where I was wanting to set up. Is anybody here yet? Hello? I don't see anybody. I don't know where they were going to set up. Let me look at these other two and see. Now when you're flying in Astrodelphis, it behaves differently when it's in different environments. Like, when you're in the lunar biome on Genesis Part 2, they turn on a freaking dime. You don't have to do this or anything. Just when you're holding shift, they turn on a dime. Now when you're underwater, it works similarly to how they fly in the air. So you do have to turn it a little bit. And obviously the particles are different underwater compared to when it's in the air. So I see nobody over here yet. So maybe they're on the other side. Or they built somewhere else. I don't know. I see nobody yet. I probably will make some grenades eventually though, just to see how they work with an Astrodelphis. And these are pretty cool too. So I could just go like this, fly on top of this platform, and poof, it teleports me to a different spot. Which is cool. Okay, nobody is over here. So I brought up in the chat, I said I was going to try moving over here once I started recording. So I don't know if they're waiting to see where I set up, or if they've already set up but it's just a different spot than I was thinking they were going to set up. I don't know. But it looks like this spot's open still. And also, if you're playing on Genesis Part 2 and you notice the drops and how they keep changing colors, it's actually connected to when the ship hyper jumps. So every day around midnight, the ship jumps into hyperspace to a different location. Whenever it lands back into a new spot, resources that you can harvest in the lunar biome change. The color of the drops change. And I think like the environment, like the weather and stuff, changes too. So that's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty cool for this map. Pteranodon in my way. Oh, you can barrel roll too, by the way, I forgot to mention. If you double tap D, you go that way. Double tap A, you go that way. I was telling people in chat, like, flying with an Astrodelphis really makes me nostalgic for Star Fox. I'm not even going to lie. Because, like, literally, it looks like a freaking R-Wing. It looks like an R-Wing. Just press left control to get back out of this mode, and yeah, we're good to go. Okay, so I guess before I do anything, pick this element back up. I need to go ahead. Oh crap! Why didn't I pull Ivanka back out? I need to go back to that location because I was going to say let's go ahead and claim the spot with an awesome teleporter, and then I didn't put down an awesome teleporter while I was there. So oops. Going back. Now y'all are probably thinking, how in the heck did you go from starting with almost nothing to already achieving flight with an Astrodelphis? I've been grinding for several hours today. So I had to grind enough till I got a forge so I could get ingots more easily. And then I grinded to get a grinder. And then I went drop hunting. And compared to Genesis Part 1, you can actually grind up these items. So I got resources rather quickly. And taming an Astrodelphis actually isn't that hard either. But you just need a lot of element. That's all I'm going to say. You need a lot of element to tame an Astrodelphis. But if you've ever tamed an ichthyosaur, it's basically the same method. You know, they approach you, you gotta pet it or feed it, and then they run away and you gotta chase them back again. So I might put the teleporter just for general use, for the public of course, to make things easier for everybody. I'll put a teleporter here. Now, even though I'm just randomly placing this, I do want it to be somewhat in an accurate spot. Let me crouch down here. In somewhat the middle. Close enough. There we go. And this will be
Amalga's reclaimed Utopia. Nah. Amalga's reclaimed city. There we go. Simple enough.
So, let's go ahead and put that on public, because why not? So now we have a teleporter set up for our location here. Let's go ahead and start bringing over some stuff. And the last thing to do is teleport over there. And we're going to have to... Okay, I thought I was still encumbered for a second. So the last thing we need to do, let's go ahead and popcorn these, just in case somebody else wants to build over here for some reason. Like my teleporter? I did not mean to pick up all the poo. So like my teleporter said, this was a temporary base location anyways. So let's go ahead and... let's go ahead and start setting up at the new spot. So hopefully, while I've been packing stuff up, they hadn't already set up a base over there. So, yeah, I'm very close to JHF too. So yeah, let's go ahead and set up over there, and hopefully nobody's already there. Now the big question, like I know where I want to set up, which is going to be up here. I just don't know how I want to set up. Like, I see some potential possibilities, but I am not sure. So I might go ahead and set my bed up here, even though obviously I have no foundation yet. But this will be my quarters whenever I do build something. So, I probably should have put an awesome tracker. Oh, I do have enough for an awesome tracker. Nice. So that way I can bring my Bronto up here for easy access, basically. Now I've got 2 different levels to build on, including the top, should I choose to do so. But we will see. We'll see what kind of build I come up with. It might take me a little longer to set up, since I haven't brought over any of my other stuff yet, but this could definitely be fun. So just teleport you up here like this, and voila. Oh, actually, before I continue building, it's actually almost midnight on the world, so let me go ahead and show you what it looks like when the ship does its little hyperspeed jump. Let me see if I can... Oh, here it goes right now. Ugh, I'm missing it. Now there's several different ways you can get in the space biome. It's either those portholes over here. I don't have awesome thing turned on. Well, I think Bruno still has my awesome spyglass, but that's fine. If you can see in those holes over there, which are all along the walls, or or if you can find any pathways to the lunar biome, which might be over here, or that might just be a wall, I'm not sure. But there's several different ways you can get into the lunar biome, but I like going up in these portholes over here. So it's already making, yeah, it's already made its jump. It's past midnight. So we should be able to make it in there while it's shifting to a new area. Gotta work on my Astrodelphis flight training. So, whoop. So this is the lunar biome for Genesis Part 2. It's in its in-between phase right now since it's after midnight. So let's see what area it goes to next. And like I was saying, how it handles in different biomes, it turns on a freaking dime in the lunar biome. And this is where the Astrodelphis natively spawn as well. So if you're looking for those, they're in here. So as you see, there's portholes here, but there's also portholes on that side to take you to Rockwell's Guard, which is actually where Kirikou and Rim are set up. 3, 2, 1, and it should stop shifting. Oh, I almost got phased into something. Okay, here we go. So this might be the crystal one. Not just because they look like crystals. And I don't know how long it takes for these to populate with resources. I don't think I have any more gas, but I can show you. Yes, this is crystal. And I don't remember if it's crystal and something else, or it might just be crystal. Okay, yeah, so there's crystal, and then here's metal as well. And this is a good biome to get metal in, because metal spawns everywhere, in just about every phase as well. But I actually just learned about the charge bolt before. Oh, the void worm. Crap, I didn't even see that thing pop up. Chasing me. Dog fight time. Come on, punk. Ugh. Dog fight with the void worm. Come on. Yeah. I actually don't remember how to tame a void worm, but I'm pretty sure it's difficult. Does that do anything? No? I still don't know what that thing freaking does. If I had my awesome spyglass on me still, I'd know how much health it has. But I think it takes mutagen to tame, which I do not have. I have some mutagel, but I don't think that works. And then, basically what you need to do to tame the void worm, from what I've seen, is that you need to knock its health down to almost 0 until it does like an animation where its wings glow blue or something. And then it's basically a passive tame, just like you do the Equus. You have to ride on it, and then whenever it does a barrel roll, that's when you feed it. Now, it will probably be a while before I'm able to, because again, I don't have enough mutagen. I just have mutagel. Oh, was that an Astrodelphis? Ah, cool. I wonder if an Eerie Astrodelphis will spawn on here. I don't know if they share the same spawn points or not. Oh, I did 2 sharp of return that time. Uh-oh. I really do not know what level this is or how much health it has, but I was hoping I could kill it fairly quick. I guess not. Oh, there it is. See how its wings are blue? From that point, if you had mutagen, or mutagen, not mutagel, you'd basically passive tame it. Oh, and I killed it. There we go. I think that's where I'm going to stop this my words. I think that's where I'm going to stop this episode, guys. So, if you like the video, like, subscribe, and share. Leave your comments down below, and I'll see you on the flip side. And stay tuned for episode 3. Yeah.